Hey Craftsman crew and other viewers, got another yarn for you today. This one's volume 10 of Yarns by the Craftsman. This goes back to when I was around 14 to 16 years old. In the community I grew up in, West Green Harbor, they used to have or I guess they still have it, a ball field that they had made for us. And they built a fence around it and put up the backstop and things, put down some bases and made an infield. But after they had built it, I guess they must have run out of funding because they never had much of a upkeep budget. So they depended on volunteers, like whoever had the time and resources to go keep it up. So sometimes it wasn't in the best of shape. Like sometimes we had pretty thick grass out in the outfield, and in the infield they used to go around with a wheeler sometimes and take a piece of chain link fence with a rock onto it and scrape around the infield to keep that in good shape. So, but anyway, it hadn't been upkept here in a bit. So. And we had recently had some heavy rains. Out behind second base, there was a great big puddle, man. It must have been like 8 feet wide and probably 6-7 inches deep. So there was a bunch of us used to get together on the weekends and just have a friendly pickup game, and like we all ranged in age, like from I was 14, 16, that was like the average age. In the middle when we had some kids as young as 9, 10 used to play, and then some older young adults, like upwards of mid-20s. So anyway, we were playing this one weekend, and there's an old friend of our family that's passed away now, but he was a big dude like me. So he at that time he was quite a bit older than me. So at that time he was probably like early to mid-20s. So and he was like probably over 400 at the time, or right around 400. But anyway, and even at 14 to 16, like I was a big lad. Like I was probably between 250 and 300 myself. And so anyway, we were playing that day, and I had got a hit and got on first base, and the guy coming up behind me, he got a hit out into the outfield, and I run and rounded second, and but the outfielder got to it quicker than I thought he would, so he threw it into the big guy playing second, and there was one of the younger players, like 9, 10 years old, playing third. He threw it over to him, and they got me in a rundown. So I thought to myself, quick on my feet there, I said, what am I going to do to get out of this? So I said, I can't go towards the little fella because I don't want to hurt him. So anyway, I said, well, my only chance is, I said, I got to try to hit the big guy and make him drop the ball. So here I was. I put my arms up over my head like that, and I run for all I was worth, and I hit him right here in the between the chest and upper stomach there with all I could muster. And sure enough, he stumbled backwards and and lost his balance, and splash, he went right on the flat of his back and into the puddle. So anyway, and us big guys, sometimes when we get down on our backs, it's hard for us to get up like a turtle. So here he was rolling around. Oh, you tried to kill me. He was getting so. Anyway, a bunch of us, we stopped the game, and a bunch of us got him up and helped him off the field there, because he was quite sore after that. So it was the end of the game for him. So a couple of weeks had went by after that. I hadn't seen him, and he never come through to play the following weekend. So then one day he shows up down to the house for a visit. He said, you tried to kill me, you fool. I said, what are you talking about? So anyway, he said, man, I've been using one of my kitchen chairs as a walker now for the last 2 weeks. So anyway, after he told me that, I felt kind of bad because I was like, I didn't plan on hurting him. I just didn't want to get out. So anyway, it was funny to look back on it, but I guess I felt pretty bad at the time. But I laugh every time I think of that year, and I hope now you guys can have a little laugh over it too. But anyway, with that, I'm going to end it there and say, Craftsman out. Have a nice day. Remember, if you can't laugh with me, laugh at me, but keep laughing. Hey all, H Craftsman here. If you like this video, please remember to like, share with all your friends, and even comment. It helps the channel a lot. And if you'd like to become a member of the Craftsman crew, it doesn't cost you a cent. Just hit that subscribe button. And remember, if you can't laugh with me, laugh at me, but keep laughing. Have a nice day.